fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's it, see. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah!
Hey ho, Jesse Blaze Snider here, the Coolest Geek Alive. How's it going, guys? I hope you're doing really good. Care Bear stare out to you all. It's a fabulous Saturday, and we've got another awesome Coolest pick. It's a relatively recent one. I had started the show a while ago. I really enjoyed it, and then just for whatever reason, I just didn't get a chance to finish it. But I finally did, and I think it's great. I love it so much. It's made me cry my eyes out a bunch of times, and that is One Piece on Netflix, the live action. It's a really great, loving adaptation, and it really demonstrates what can happen when these things are adapted lovingly. I it's kind of like I didn't necessarily rush to chat about it because everybody was, but I definitely have my own things to say about it in terms of why I think it's so great. And there's a couple things. One is the loving adaptation. And there's a whole bunch of important things about what was properly adapted. So like what was saved, what was important about this thing to begin with. But just in general, if you adapt something lovingly, and by that I quite simply mean with an idea that the reason why people liked it is specific to some of the details about the thing. And you try to keep as much of the important details the same as possible. The more you can really just bring the thing to life as as lovingly as possible, like the Lord of the Rings. They literally had the book as a Bible nearby because most of the dialogue was the same. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's amazing. It really is. It's fucking incredible. That's the bringing the thing to life. And I don't see why that's such a big deal. And it's like, oh my God. All the Hollywood people, they'll tell you all the fucking reasons why it's such a big deal to actually do that. But the results are not arguable. One Piece has been a really big hit for Netflix. It was very universally liked. Like I said, I wasn't like in a super rush to do this one just because I felt like clearly people are talking about it. I try to do generally my coolest picks on things that are either I feel like really timely or ones that not everybody knows about. Like Attack the Block. I always like to talk about that movie. It's a fucking awesome movie. But yeah, One Piece is great and it's worth your time. The underlying aspects of the main character, the heroic character who wants to be a pirate, but he's a good guy pirate. And he is such a genuinely good guy that it is infectious. And he's got that wonderful bravery of just standing his ground and just, waiting it out. And I tell you what, that is one of the highest spiritual wisdoms, that like true bravery is just like patience and patience in difficult circumstance. If you could just stand in front of the army and just wait them out, who knows what might happen. Give the universe time to manifest you some other result that didn't seem possible a minute ago, but now, because we had patience and we stood our ground and we waited, now we have the idea or the opportunity arises or whatever it may be. But that's sort of like steadfastness, faithfulness. It's a glorious trait to see demonstrated in any bit of media. And Superman and the Lone Ranger, and there are people and characters that have done this in recent memory. Well, Superman has unfortunately not been depicted that way, but in comics he has. I talked about the Lone Ranger movie. One of the great reasons, things about that Lone Ranger movie is that the character is just like dragged through the mud like crazy, but he refuses to change, his principles. And principled people are just the best. And that's the type of characters that you read about in comics. And in comics, they play the best because there's no actor or human being or soul. There's no eyes to look into. It's just a drawing, a depiction of a moral certainty. Somebody posted something ridiculous. It was like a big deal person. They were like, it's ridiculous that Batman doesn't use guns. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, fuck you. The moral certainties are very important. They really hold everything up. And in this show, it does. This just everybody is sort of a measure of Luffy, and they're all kind of like trying to measure up to the man he is, which is just sort of joyful and present and faithful and strong. He's a good leader. He's smart, but he listens. He's really just like the world's perfect man. I mean, really, he's a wonderful character to behold. He's so inspiring in so many different ways. I really like, it's just, and it's so great because he's very like kind of over the top, and it seems like, certain things seem over the top, it's based on an anime, and a manga, and it's over the top. And the show is, but it's over the top in just the best way. I really just appreciate the shining light that he is. I think the end of the penultimate episode, he's shouting. His friend finally asks him for help, and and she says like, "Will you help me?" or something, and he says, "Of course I will." Oh, makes me want to cry. I tuned into the feeling to say it. And it made me cry because it was really good. And he screams, "Of course I will." It was really good. It was just like, fuck yeah, man. Of course I will. And like, and she was a dick to him and stuff. And, but he saw something in her, believed in her, whatever, has like this sense. Sorry, crying. Of course I will. It was very moving. It was super moving. And there was like a lot of bits like that, all coming from the central bit of Luffy being just this fucking wonderful, wonderful man. And it just makes you want to be like that. And, I'm like him in a lot of ways, actually. Thank God. But there's a bunch that I'm like, I gotta be more patient. Gotta be stronger like that. Gotta, refuse. It was good. It's really inspiring. It was really nice. I like the show a lot. It's really good. I will warn you that there are a couple bad guys that are fucking awful. Like, I can't stand them. I can't stand the clown dude, and he's kind of like in it a decent amount. He's annoying. And I can't stand. There's like this cowboy chick, and they have like a tease at the end with the cowboy chick and another character who I like better, and it was just sort of like, fucking cowboy chick. She's awful. She's terrible. Her performance is awful. It's terrible. She's really bad. But whatever. The show's great. It's really great. This first chapter is basically him collecting his crew. And each crew member is unique and interesting. His main two guys, his friend who, I won't. I'll try not to spoil much. But he's got like one badass friend who's like a samurai kind of guy, and he's really badass and like well cast and cool. And then he's got this other chick who's like kind of like a thief, espionage kind of chick or whatever. And she's like smart and tough and cool enough. She's not my favorite part of the show, but she's not glaringly terrible or anything like the bad guys. But Luffy, the lead, he's so damn good, and his second in command's awesome. The samurai guy, and then there's like a chef they eventually get, another sort of like crewmate friend, and each one of them is like well defined and cool. The characters in the world are really well defined and cool. They use practical effects. The practical effects are cool. There's like a kind of a main bad guy who's like he's like a sawfish faced guy, and his makeup's really good. His performance is really good. It's cool shit, man. It's a great show. It's well done. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. People keep saying like, just like fucking do it right. Make the thing the way we want the thing to be, and this is totally doing that. Trying to think what's the other two things. Um, well, I don't know if this is like spoilers or whatever. Kind of don't want to like. How do I say it like this? I'll say if you watch the show, there's an opening scene, and I actually had to go back and rewatch the opening scene because it ties into the ending just a little bit, and I was trying to like sort of like see what they were saying, see what they were trying to say, or if they were really trying to say anything, which I think they were. But again, it would spoil it for me to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. For the performances that suck, which there's just a few of them. The performances that are good are really great, and in general, the dynamic between characters, from their visuals. Like there's a scene when they're walking down a pathway, and you just kind of get a chance to kind of take a look at all of them, only for a second. But I was just like noting, for lack of a better word, what a comic book kind of feel it had, because each character had their own vibe. There was the doctor, and there was the uh, more kind of traditional pirate looking dude. There was Luffy, who's got his straw hat and his vest and bare arms. There was their cool samurai dude. There's their girl with her orange hair, and kind of like, I don't know, she's usually wearing kind of butch, kind of like mechanic type clothes and stuff like that. But everybody has their own look, and they're very clearly defined, and I think, again, because they did a loyal adaptation of the source material, they brought with it this amazing aesthetic from the comics, and just it's that much better because it's fucking real. And I mean, that's the cool thing. It's like these shows are amazing. We're so interested in not the shows, but these comic books, and we're so interested in these worlds that are created by these artists. It behooves us to try to bring that shit to life, because they put a lot of thought into the colors of Luffy's outfit and the colors of the other people's outfits, and the shape of other people's outfits versus the shape of Luffy's outfit. And there's a reason why they were put on the page that way. And when you're looking at a manga or a comic book or whatever, and you're like, wow, I love how this group looks. There's a reason somebody put some thought into how they would lay this shit out. And then, it's a waste to let it go to waste, to not be acknowledging that shit and bring that stuff into the thing. So there's a bunch of directors on this thing. I was trying to pull up like some of the main, like I don't know who to like blame. There's four directors: Mark Jobst, and sorry, I got bit by like a mosquito earlier, and I'm like freaking out that he's back and he's trying to kill me right now. I'm gonna kill this mosquito. I don't like to kill bugs, but mosquitoes, they're trying to kill me. So I feel like it's fair game. Okay, so there's Mark Jobst, Tim Southam, Emma Sullivan, Joseph Kubota Waledka. Okay. Well, all the stuff's really well directed. The writers, I mean, I don't recognize a lot of these people. Everybody's 8 episodes, 2 episodes, 2 episodes, 1 episode, 1 episode, 2 episodes. Ian Stokes and Tiffany Greschler. Who's Tiffany Greschler? Let's see. What has Tiffany worked on? Underground, Helix? I don't know. Yeah, I don't recognize their stuff. Teen Wolf as the other guy, and Luke Cage. I saw some of Luke Cage. Wasn't so bad. Well, actually, I never finished it, so I guess I would say it wasn't great. But whatever. Yeah, I hadn't heard of anybody that worked on this movie, this show that I was aware of. But they did a great job. Inaki Godoy plays Monkey D. Luffy, the main character, and he's fucking awesome. And it's Mackenyu who plays Roronoa Zoro, who's like the samurai guy, and he's rad. And there's tons of great performances in here. This dude who plays like the head of the kind of military, I guess, in the world, Vincent Reagan as Garp, he's awesome. And there was a couple other people who I thought were really great. Chef Zeph, played by Craig Fairbrass. He's really cool. He's got this big, gnarly, braided mustache that he wears. He's super, super cool. All the performances are really over the top. And, when some of these great actors get into the roles, they're very scene stealing. They just kind of gobble up the scenery, and it's great. Ian McShane does a little narrating in it. I love Ian McShane from Deadwood. Big Deadwood fan. Anyway, there's really not a lot I was going to see if there was any creators that were worth talking about or whatever, but yeah, I highly recommend One Piece. It's 8 episodes, which aggravated me when I realized it was 8 episodes, because for some reason I thought it was going to be more, because they were just setting up so much. And I'm like, obviously, there's a lot more to go. And I took a little break from it. And when I came back, I'm like, I only have 4 episodes left. I was halfway through. Fuck, I should have powered through. But it was great. I'm glad I got through it in the past few days. It is such a wonderful show, and I highly recommend it. Anyway, this is the end. You can write to me at jesseblaze@jessesnider.com. I got a whole bunch of really cool things going on right now. You can follow me at Coolest Geek JBS on Twitter and Instagram. And Fucking for Our Future is coming to Kickstarter. It's going to be there pretty soon. It's very funny. It's like it's like a titty book, comic book, but it's not like anything anybody's ever made before. It's very funny and kind of the antithesis of what it is in a lot of ways. It's very interesting. I beg you to check it out, give it a chance. If you go to Kickstarter right now, you can sign up for notifications, or if you go to BLDSTS, which is Blacklight District Studios' website, BLDSTS.com. There's tons of covers and cool shit that you can go check out. Anyway, we've got our Monday show, All Your Favorite Bands Suck. I think I'm doing Stone Temple Pilots this week. And then on Wednesday, we're coming back for another Coolest Geek Alive. But before that, we've got Sunday's Coolest Geeks Alive stream with me and Aaron Sparrow. So please join us. It's only on YouTube with me and Aaron. And yeah, I'm super excited to have you guys there and actually see you in person, and you can comment and talk with us and shit. Anyway, you're awesome for listening. I hope you will check out One Piece, and I hope you enjoyed another fucking awesome episode of the Coolest Geek Alive.
It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's it, say. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah! It's my favorite part. Isn't that heavy? I'll play that. Coolest alive.
You've been listening to Coolest Geek Alive. with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snider. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent geek culture content. Thanks for listening.